Hey YouTube, it's your girl mikaTOOfancy, and as you can see, I'm here with another Halloween tutorial. I'm a little mermaid. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieve this look, then y'all keep on watching. Alrighty y'all, so my eyebrows are already done. Now I'm just picking up some tape and I'm putting on the outer portions of my eyes so the eyeshadow look can be nice and clean. Now I'm using some NYX eyeshadow primer as an eyeshadow primer. Basically, this is the glitter guard. Now I'm just going to go into my BH Cosmetics 3rd edition palette and use the light pink to apply that in my crease with the big fluffy brush. I don't know why it's showing purple on camera, but it's definitely pink. But now I'm going to go ahead and pick up this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. This is like a pretty blue turquoise color. I thought it was perfect for this mermaid look. And I'm using that to make a cut crease on my lower eyelid. After I have the blue on, then I'm going to go into the opposite side of that same pencil and pick up the glitter and apply that on my eyes. After I have the glitter on, I'm going to go into that same BH Cosmetics palette and I'm going to use a dark purple to create more depth to this eyeshadow look and apply that to the outer V of my eyes. After that is nice and blended, then I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonshot palette, and I'm going to use that silver color as an eyebrow highlight. Once that is nice and blended how you like, then you're going to go ahead and use some black eyeliner and create a cat eye. I like using the tape because it just makes sure that your wings are nice and even. As long as you applied your tape evenly, you are nothing to worry about. Then you're going to go ahead and remove your tape, and I'm going to use this NYX Vivid eyeliner in light pink, and I'm going to apply that just like on the bottom of my cat eye. Moving on to our face, I'm priming my face with Black Radiance Shine Be Gone or Shine Eraser. I don't know what it's called, but I'm using that as a face primer because I'm super oily. Now I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation with the damp beauty blender and applying that all over my face. Just make sure it's nice and blended. And now I'm going to go ahead and move into concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer and the yellow color corrector. And I'm also using the concealer in Cool Tan. I'm mixing both of them. And they both just give a really nice highlight to your face. I really like using the yellow because it makes sure that your highlight doesn't look real ashy, which sometimes can happen whenever you use just a highlight by itself. So using that same damp beauty blender and blending that out all over. Make sure that highlight is nice and blended because you do not want no harsh lines because that is not cute. So blending that out all over on my forehead and make sure that everything gets nice and seamless. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my Laura Mercier translucent powder and apply that on the lower portions of my face because we're going to actually do some scales on our forehead. So don't apply it on our forehead just yet. So I'm going to go into our NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and I'm going to apply that on my forehead and blend that out so our scales can have a nice base so the colors can be really nice and vivid. So I'm just using an oat net from that you can use for like a sew-in and that's what I'm using to create our scales. And I'm going into that Anastasia Moonshot palette and just picking up different colors to apply all over on our forehead to make some scales. Should look something like that. Make sure you hold it nice and tight so your scales won't get messed up from the net moving around. So doing the same thing on our cheeks, where we will apply like a highlight, we're going to create some scales. Doing the same exact thing that we did on our forehead. Make sure that net is nice and tight. Just using a big brush. I believe you can use that. I think that's like just an old blush brush. And I'm just going into that highlight palette and applying that on our cheeks to create some scales. You don't have to make the scales cohesive, so you don't have to use the same exact color on each side. Just whatever you really like, because this is your own look, so it looks good if it's not super cohesive too. So whatever really floats your boat. After that, I'm going to go into our Black Radiance contour palette. This is in medium to deep, and I'm using the sculpt and contour shades to sculpt our cheekbones. Make sure you have it nice and blended, because even though it's a mermaid, her contour still has to be on point. Like, come on. So I'm actually going to use a light purple to contour my nose. I just wanted it to look like a mystical creature and just like really, you know, like a mermaid. So I just used the purple to contour my nose, and then I'm using that same Moonchild palette, and I'm going to actually use the green to just highlight on our face. I'm going to brush off our translucent powder after that. I use the green because she's a mermaid, and I just thought it looked super bomb. And we used all the purples and blues, so the green just made it stand out a little bit more. So after our highlight, well, our scales are already nice and popping, I'm just going to use that same NYX jumbo eye color, well, jumbo eye pencil and milk, and apply that to our lower eye waterline, and I'm using that same BH Cosmetics palette to apply some eyeshadow on our bottom waterline, and I'm using those Dodo lashes, the same lashes that I used in my Harley Quinn makeup tutorial. I believe they're D1105. I'm not sure, but I'll make sure I have it in the description bar. But those are the lashes I'm using. Now I'm just going to pick up that glitter and apply that to that eyeshadow on the bottom. And I added some dots with the purple Vivid liquid eyeliner, but it really didn't stand out like I wanted it to. So I'm going to apply some glue on top of that and just apply some glitter on top of that, so those dots can really pop more. Going to apply some glitter in our tear duct as well. And then we're going to use some mascara just to blend everything together, so our real eyelashes and our fake eyelashes can be seamless. You can use any mascara, really. Now I'm going to go ahead and start on our lips. The lip pencil I'm using is the NYX Ombre Lip Duo in the color 10, I believe. Yeah, Rags and Riches number 10. And I'm using that to outline our lips so we can have a nice pretty pink lip. And then you can use some foundation to clean up your lips, just to make sure your lip line is really nice and clean and seamless. Now I'm just picking up some pink and just applying that as like a blush, but don't apply it too hard because you don't want to wipe off your scales. Well, that's pretty much the end of this makeup look, guys. I'm just adding some glitter on top of where our scales were, and applied my little mermaid crown that I made. And this is pretty much the end of the look, guys. I really hope you loved it as much as I did. Don't forget to like and thumbs up this video and subscribe to my channel. Y'all have a wonderful and safe Halloween.